So out of practice. Right, go for it, go. Right, hello friends. It's definitely been a while. I think probably about 3 or 4 weeks since my last vlog. Life's been lifing. Lots of bits and pieces been going on, but more about that as we get through it. I'm Sharon. I am owner, designer, creator and everything in between at Stitchedoodle, a little online store selling cute, quirky, whimsical stationery, cross-stitch, arty things, journals, diaries, stickers, you name it, I've got it. So pop over. So in this vlog, I'll catch you up with all things business, personal, what have you. First of all, I'll talk small business. The customer pool for a UK small business is now merely just a puddle. I can't send to the EU anymore because of GPSR regulations, and now from the end of August can no longer send to USA due to tariffs that the customer has to kind of cover. It's just not worth it. It's too risky. I want people to enjoy my products without the fear that they're going to have to pay through the absolute nose for them. So no EU, no USA, just us here in this little island, just paddling about on our own. But anyway, hopefully things will change. Who knows what's going to happen. On the plus side, as far as I'm aware, that does not affect digital downloads. Now, if you've been around a while, you'll know that I have a whole store on Etsy of digital downloads for cross-stitch and also paper crafting. So you may still be able to buy from that. I really don't think it affects digital downloads. I'll leave my Etsy link below. And you should still be able to buy little bits and pieces here and there, just not the physical things like notebooks and calendars and things. But like I say, it may change. Who knows? At the end of my last vlog, I was telling you all about my new loo, my new bathroom, and it's finally done. It started work on the Monday. There was a few hiccups along the way, but the guys came, they were amazing. I packed my bags and I headed off to the seaside. So when I came home on the Friday, job was done. It was great. It was like 60-minute makeover and I didn't have to endure any of it. But it looks fabulous, much more functional. But that's enough about my loo. When I got back, I had a few Happy Mail parcels. So let's open them. So we have 2 Happy Mail parcels this week. Let's have a look. This is one from Oopsie Daisy. They do a lot of stencils, template stickers for planners, journals, whatever. I'm trying to get back into that. I start the year off well and then it tails off by about March. But I'm trying again. Not so much a journal as in writing down all my deep, meaningful thoughts, because I don't really have any. So I'm just doodling and adding stickers and little quotes and whatever comes to mind. So, get a little free gift in with the parcel. It's this unusual A6. It's kind of a bookmark, but it's got your little month there. And then you can fill this in. So rather than use it as a bookmark, I'll probably stick that in my journal because it's lovely. And this is the kit. This is a white box. I think it was excess left over from Stationery Fest. So I thought for £10, I've got to dive in and see what I can get. Oh, right, let's have a look. Look at this. A little stick-on patch. Fabric patch. Adventure awaits. Oh, that's lovely. Let's see if we can stick that on a pouch. Maybe my pencil case. Oopsie daisy. Oh, a washi tape. I'm only just figuring out what to do with washi tape. I've got lots of it and I've never really used it. But here we go. Oh, look at all these little camper vans. How cute are they? There we go. So that's that. What else is in here? Oh, a bundle. There we go. The road trip. So every month you get a themed pack if you sign up to the subscription. once I see what's in here, I'll definitely decide whether to sign up. Just inspire you every month, I think, by getting something new. Anything else? Psst, this is not just a piece of paper. Peel off the back end and stick directly in your journal. Travel bucket list. Oh, that's clever. What's this one? Hope we've got a happy camper postcard. That'll also be going in the journal. And turn it over the right way, it might help. I'll maybe have to see if I can get myself some kind of wallet to put these in. But that's lovely. It comes with stencils, shows you how to make the little travel van, shall we say. And there's ones for tags and place names. Oh, I like that, that's lovely. So here is the stencil. Now let's see if I keep it on this. You'll maybe be able to see it better. That's great. I'll be able to use that with some Zentangling doodles. There we go, and there's the place ones. And we've got some stickers. There's enough there to keep you going through the month. Look at these stickers. Little tags for the pages. Oh, I think I'm going to have to sign up, definitely. So this is one of the stencils, a lowercase alphabet, which is there. And then you've also got the uppercase, which is there. I love that they come with all these punched holes. See, I'm definitely going to have to look into some kind of binder. I'll go back on the website, see what they've got, fall down a big rabbit hole and spend all my hard-earned cash. Right, the next one is from Julie at Crafty Juju. Now, she very cheekily ran a little sale on her website, so I had to pop in and have a look. And here we go. So I got some of these cat decorations. I have one granddaughter and 5 grand fur babies, so this is for them. So this will be for Tobias and his sister. Wait a minute, where have we got? Buffy. So they live with Laura. And then we've got Lily and Pippin, and they live with Emma. And then we've got Jariah, who is also a sibling of Toby and Buffy. And Rosie only has 1 cat, so I did get her 2 decorations. So this is little Jariah. So yeah, I look forward to giving them when they pop their trees up. Little magnetic bookmark. A lucky cat matches my Lego. Now I do have a lucky cat Lego somewhere, you've probably already seen. So there we go. Oh, so many parcels. I don't remember this many. Oh, lovely. Little wristlet. I can put my phone or my keys on there. Save me losing them in the bottom of the handbag. Look at this pin. Spread your wings and fly. Add that to the pin board. I'm running out of room on the pin board. Look, cat fan club. That's definitely it. That's like a family portrait of all the grand fur babies. What's this little bundle? Look at the little. I just love how she turns a cat into absolutely anything. How cute is that? Little bumblebee cats. You've got this. Yeah, I definitely have got this. Start today. And then Sakura Spring, so more of the lucky cat to match. And there we go. So thank you so much, Julie. You know how much I love your artwork. Here we go, pile it all up together. I love these. These are so much bigger than I thought they were, but they're fantastic. They're going to look great on the tree. Maybe I should keep them for myself. No, I won't. I won't keep them for myself. I will give them to their respective cat parents. There we go. At the beginning of June, I got the opportunity to back a Kickstarter. A Kickstarter is a way of a creator collecting funds for a project they have that they might not be able to fund directly, if that makes sense. There's probably a better way to describe it. But basically it gives them the chance to get funds to make the things they want to make before they've made them. Anyway, this was not expected till October. That was what was specified, and it's came today. So let's get started. It's from Pintada Designs. You might be quite familiar with them. Let's see how we get into this box. Trusty knife is back. Here we go. All digits intact. It's called Flower Field Friends. There we go. It's a very chunky package, this, isn't it? The rewards are inside. So depending on the level you back, depends on what comes in your packet. Blue peanuts. I'll add them to my peanut collection. This is an ITA pencil case. I had to ask yesterday what ITA meant because someone else is planning a Kickstarter and I still can't describe what it means. I think it's something to do with graphics and images on bags and purses and wallets and things. So there we go, got a nice little dust cover. Look at this. Never too old for a pencil case. I've just started journaling again, so I need somewhere to keep everything. So here we go, got a zipped pocket here, places for pens here. Another chunky bit in the middle. There we go, so keep all my coloured pens in there. And then there's a bit in the front, and this bit you can add little pins in that too. Put them in this little kind of plasticky glass window. So there we go, that's the main part of it. Peanuts. Dig deep in the peanuts. Benny the Bee, a colour me in story. Again, adult colouring is just so therapeutic and mindful. Look at this. I think I might save this one for my granddaughter though, and we'll go through it together. Is there more in the peanuts? What else is in the peanuts? I nearly broke into song there. Scary. There we go. So 4 little mini pins. So I'll put them in my lovely little pencil case. Get that decorated and set up for journaling. Just check that there's nothing else. Nope, that's it. Just a box of blue peanuts, which I'll mix in with the white peanuts and pink peanuts. So if you place an order with me, expect multicoloured peanuts. Right, let's set up the pencil case. I've been using this, just plastic in a bag. I've got my little templates for doodling in my journal with. Scissors. And here we go. So all the pens I've got, fine liners. I love fine liners, different colours. I've never been much for just black pens, even in school. I always wanted to write with a green pen. I have a lid. Do you have a pen with no lid? There must be a pen with no lid. Here we go. So the main colours I use are, for writing, the purple, with the brown, and is that another blue one? and then we'll better have a black just for good measure. So we'll pop these ones in here. And one more space, I'll pop one of my mechanical pencils in. Everything else can go, all the other pens at least can go in this bit. There, so that's pens, and then in the middle bit we'll pop all the templates and the scissors and the eraser and the little stubby thing. There we go. That's much nicer for my journal now. Really should pop these on, shouldn't I? I'll pop them in and we'll pop these on later. I hope you enjoyed that little Happy Mail unboxing. Now for some business mail unboxing. No. First of all, how about a little tiny little slice of my little trip to the seaside? Take a deep breath and enjoy the scenery. I do love to be beside the seaside. I'm very lucky that the view from my window here, I can see out to the North Sea, east coast of Scotland, North Sea. I just love fresh air. So now it's time for some business unboxing, and then we'll do a quick rundown of all that's new in store. We have a delivery. Why do they never work? What is the point? Seriously. I love mandala sketching. And if you love it too, but you're a bit unsure, then this book is everything you need. It's got all the grids laid out for you, and then gives you step-by-step ideas what to do. So that's mandala sketchbook. No peanuts this time. Right. So this This is not stock, this is actually for my office. A great big collection of marker pens. Let's see, this is also for my office. So I suppose in a way it is a little happy meal for me. Pencil sharpener. What's this one? Ah, now we're getting to the good stuff. So we've got these little mini highlighter pens, which I thought would be great for in the journals. I'm only just getting into journaling, but I know highlighter pens are a must. Let's see. Box within a box. What's in this one? I will need something to write our little stories and sentiments with, so I've got some of these fine liner pastel colours. So there's 5 in there. I should also have basic colours. So I will have one each of these, and I will do a little writing demonstration with it. Oh no, that's more of these. More of the highlighter pens. Need another box. My trusty knife. Probably should have put this box down. So if you like doodling and sketching, I've got some pencils here. They come with a sharpener and eraser. It's a whole box of those ones. I'll go back to this box because I'm sure there must be other colours in here, the basic colours. If not, we're missing a box. No, we're missing a box possibly. Drawing and sketching without a drawing and sketching book, and this is by Faber-Castell. Very, very well known brand, and we've just got some lovely strong smooth white paper. Right, let me investigate the missing pens. thought I'd do a little one-on-one with all that's new in store. Some you may have already seen, some I might have mentioned briefly before I went off, but we'll do a quick overview. So just before I left, my cross-stitch journals arrived. So this is my one. I've already been using it. I'll get to the page. So there you go. You can see my stitching status. And you may have seen that I created little magnetic bookmarks to go in them. So keep your project page. So everyone that buys one of the journals will get the bookmark with it as well. I've also got some new houseplant prints. My house is full of houseplants. I used to live in a much bigger house and I brought all the plants with me and it's like a jungle. The plants are definitely outgrowing this house, but I'm not giving up on them. So anyway, here are some houseplants. That sounds really naff saying, so here are some houseplants. So there we go. Plants before people. There's also a mug available to match that one. We've got a little bit of sassiness. More olive grows here. I think this one's my favourite one, emotional support plant. And then last but not least, the big cheese plant. Home is where my plants are. So that's all my own stock. And then that you've just seen in the unboxing, I'll give you a flick through because it's easier. So we've got the mandala sketchbook. So if you love sketching, this gives you a step-by-step. And then there's pages and pages and pages of the little maps. And then you can tear them out, you can frame them, colour them, whatever. So that's the mandala sketchbook. And then obviously we've got a sketchbook. So this is a great big chunk of Faber-Castell drawing pad. Lovely paper, nice and smooth for all your doodling. I realise I did that off camera. But there we go, nice little chunky pad. And then from Faber-Castell, we've got the pencils, erasers and sharpener. The sharpener comes in 3 different colours, so it will just be a random pick if you buy these. And then we've got Faber-Castell pastel pens. There will also be basic colours, but they're out of stock at the moment. And last but not least, we've got these little mini highlighters in some beautiful pastel colours. These I bought specifically for journaling because I think it's really good to highlight and just colour in your pages. I'm not much of a wordsmith, I'm more a visual person. So I'll give you a quick flick through my journal. And I have signed up to Oopsie Daisy, so I'll get a little sticker pack that will hopefully keep me inspired. So as I say, I don't write much. It is more pictures and let's have a look here. Pictures and stickers and little reminders of things I've had. So that's it. August so far. That's my journaling so far. And I also had issues with sticker storage. I never know what to do with my stickers. I've had them in boxes, I've had them in files, I've had them in trays. But the latest edition, I'll show you here. See what you think. Apologies for the printer noise in the background. Needs must. So anyway, I've decided to get back into journaling, hence the Oopsie Daisy order. And I've got plenty of journals that I've never even started using. So this one here, this one is from Angela at Cozy and Card. And it's got the little band, little dots. And I have only been doing it for a couple of days, but it's a start. My main problem was sticker storage. I have tried everything I can think of. So my latest addition is I bought a bundle of these little zipper bags. They're A5 in size, and I've decided to organise them by designer. I'm part of Swirly Nix's sticker club every month, so she's got her own folder. And what have we got here? This one is, oh, this is Oopsie Daisy. So I have signed up to their monthly club, so this will be for them. This one is Crafty Juju. And we've got, I think this is just random ones that I've maybe only got 1 or 2 sheets from, but I will expand on them. What else have we got? Oh, and there's the catnip one. And these are all my ones, because obviously I design stickers. Why wouldn't I use my own? These are ones that I've bought from Amazon. These are from Karen at Little Bits. Then we've got Cozy and Card. And I think these ones are Abbey Nova. Again, little emoji ones. I do like to put how I'm feeling every day, so I bought this little bumper pack of emoji stickers. And then these are out of my stash from my card making days. I thought they would be quite nice in the journal as well. And these are just other ones that I've printed out and cut on the silhouette. So we'll see how we got on with this, but I like having them all in one place. Hope that helps. So there's not a lot more to tell you. Probably won't be a vlog next week because I will be busy supporting my son in Edinburgh. He's at the Edinburgh Fringe. I'll leave this up here. Little QR code. I can't believe it's almost time. They have done absolutely amazing. And this is their first time ever at the Edinburgh Fringe. And Scott will also be doing the Dundee Fringe in the middle of September as a one-man show. So we've got that to look forward to as well. He's done so well. So amazing. He's just so talented. And I'm totally biased when I say that, but he is. He has definitely got some talent. So look forward to that next week. So all I would say is thank you for watching this far. Please like this video, subscribe to my videos, share these videos with other people you think might want to listen to my Scottish ramblings, and please support my small business if you can, or any other UK small businesses, because trust me, we need it right now. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.